Good morning.
Good morning.
Guess what?
What?
We made it.
Yes, we did.
We're in our own home.
Feels good.
We just woke up in our own home, in our own bed, together.
It's amazing.
It's been an interesting journey. It's been good. It's been rough.
It's been real. It's been real good. It's been real rough.
But overall, I'd say pretty good, right?
I would too. It's part of the story. Struggle's part of the story.
6 weeks apart, 6 weeks in someone else's home, and now we're here.
And we're so grateful.
Well, let's show everybody around.
Let's do it.
The world from the place beneath the willow, the willow. So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow.
I like seeing the driveway twist up through there.
That'd be a great family picture spot.
Look at the vines growing up that dead tree.
I think I finally understand why people in Idaho said we didn't have any trees.
Well, you understand why when we lived in Idaho, people would say you need trees.
Right, because I thought we have trees. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah. Trees are everywhere out here, at least this part of the state that we're in.
We love them.
I like driving down the highway and both sides just being blocked off with trees and you can't see what's out there.
I really like that too. I'm not really missing the mountain views as much because I'm really enjoying the tree views.
Not sure what we're gonna do with this yet, but it's cool. We got an arena.
Horses.
I just don't even dare hope.
Oh, hope. We're gonna have horses.
I would love to.
My friend Lorella has tons of lamb's quarter and I haven't found any on the property yet. But these purple clovers, I need to have the kids come pick. They're really medicinal. I don't know exactly for what. I just know they are. So I want to come to hydrate some of those for tea.
I just saw you trying to decipher what weeds we have growing.
That I can eat.
I guess if they're weeds, I mean, if you want them, they're not weeds, right?
That's right. It's a
weed is an unwanted plant.
Wild food. But I think these are dock. I think there's a firefly on that, which has been a new thing for us, fireflies.
Ooh, I'd love to get some footage.
Oh, me too. But I think these are dock, and I think they're really gross, but they're really good for you. I don't know. I'm still learning with the foraging, but I'm learning. You're never an expert until you learn. Right? Did I say that right?
I don't know. This is the tap room. And I think it's pretty. Obviously they had horses and whatnot.
I love the chandelier. Isn't that so fun?
That's cool. Yeah, but I just like the board and batten, the rough cut lumber look. Anyway, on to the main event.
Yes.
Where's
the cat?
That's Jax, the barn cat.
Who leaves us presents?
He does?
Yeah, and you left us that thing he ate the other day.
Oh yeah, squirrel. Don't mind the mess. We're still trying to figure out how we're gonna utilize this space and organize it.
It's so much more than I ever dreamed it would be. And so
It's so cool though.
I
love
it.
what they did with the stalls.
It looks very like old town westerny. I love it.
Yeah.
And it's ready. It's set up for goats, my sheep, my horses.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4 stalls, and then this stall bay area right here. We've got our animal feed. And
isn't there a wash down? There's a drain in here so we can wash down.
yeah, we've got water out here.
So super exciting. So when I need to separate my goats and the babies, I have beautiful stalls to do so. It's just set up. It's all set up. I love how quick storms are rolling in. It's just like we're so used to the desert. It rains so much here.
It rains a lot more, definitely. Yeah.
There's a very mossy smell to the air.
You
I
think
like
it's
it.
moss?
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know. Any locals? What do you think it is?
There's a different smell, whatever it is. I guess it could be moss.
It smells mossy to me. I
don't know.
like it.
I don't know what else it would be, I guess.
We have experienced some humidity, you know, some hot days. It's so far I've been really happy. You?
Yeah. The temperature, the climate is different. It's not a lot different, but it is different. Like, I expected more humidity than we've gotten so far. And when I look up like average humidity levels, it's only like 5% higher than it was where we were. So it is higher, but, and it's higher, there's more humidity during the summer months here, whereas in Idaho, you got more humidity during winter months, which I thought was odd.
That is odd.
So they kind of flop that way, but anyway.
I think Missy looked it up and it was like 70% today. So, I mean, we've hit some good humidity, and I don't know, I don't mind it yet.
We'll see. When the heat hits and it's humid, we'll see. That's what I keep hearing is that's, so anyway.
So it's been a journey. It's been a ride. Thanks for hanging in with us while we've been absent for a few minutes, but our Idaho house sold. Finally, it sold. And that was a happy day because that was the day we were able to close and buy this house here in Missouri.
Yes, and I thought that worked out great. We were able to do them both, and
Oh, there comes the rain.
oh, there it is. So we're in the barn. We have a barn. I think that was for me, that was one of the most exciting things about this place was that we would have a barn.
Yes. Oh, me too. You know, no more stressing over bad storms, blizzards, you know, because my animals will be safe. And we have a place for our feed. It's so awesome to have our home garage be the home garage and not the barn.
Yeah. What was the car garage became the animal, the brooder, the feed, it was everything, and it was always a mess. It's just nice to have. I'm just excited about the barn. I'm glad that we have a place that is for the animal stuff and just the animal stuff. You know, keep that organized and there's a room and space here, and yeah, animals can be safe and secure more so than what we had there.
Yeah.
And we don't have to work toward that. It's already in place.
Yes.
Giving us freedom to focus more on other things. I think that's why I like it. Everything is fenced in back here from the barn back is all fenced in, so we could have large animals. It's just barbed wire, so we would need to put some different fencing if we want, like
The goats. But we could rotationally graze the goats with our electric netting.
Right, I mean, we plan to, but you know, just thinking out loud.
For sure.
I don't know how we're gonna do it yet.
And we may take a while. We are not planning on jumping into animals right away.
No.
And we have the rabbits.
Oh, I hear it's coming down now. We'll have to talk a little bit louder, I think.
Yeah. So we have the rabbits, and we went ahead and put them in the chicken run and we went ahead and put them all together. So we're gonna be having babies in a couple weeks.
We should just take a moment and appreciate that noise.
Yes.
That's cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so rabbits were definitely getting started there real quick, and I think we're gonna do a rabbit tractor for the grow outs. We've got plenty of pasture that's grass. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Is that a frog?
Sounds like a bird. Could have been a frog. Yeah, I'm hoping about 4 to 5 weeks we'll take all the grow outs.
That is weird. It's loud.
And run them across the pasture. So
Yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's a bird.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not inside. It can't be. So what's your favorite thing about this place? Go ahead.
I really feel like I'm in the mountains. My favorite place in the world is the mountains. My parents have a cabin. I love visiting the cabin and being in the mountains. I can't see the mountains, but I feel like I'm in the mountains. And so that really, it just is very peaceful to my soul to be around the large trees. I love the property. It's a good mix between wooded and flat and usable. And so I feel it's very tranquil. We do have neighbors that are somewhat close, but closer than in Idaho for sure. But it just feels very tranquil to me. It feels very much like I'm in my mountains. What's your favorite?
I really like not only that we have the trees, but I like that they are like as you're coming through down the drive, it kind of snakes through this lightly wooded trees with grass up to the house, and I just, for whatever reason, that really just speaks to my heart. And I remember that from the day I first drove around the corner and came up to the property and saw that. I thought, oh, that's a good feeling. And yeah, I think that's my favorite thing.
So we had our eye on this property before I got to Missouri. Jonah was looking for homes, and the girls and I had this feeling that this was our house. I had not been inside it. I didn't care. It's smaller than we wanted it to be. There's this and that, but just bottom line is we were like, no, that's the house. And so we were really grateful that the sellers held it for us while our first sale fell through, and found another buyer in Idaho, and it's just been a really neat journey to finally be here. And I'm not sure it feels 100% real yet.
Oh, it feels real. Very real. I just am afraid to really let my guard down and let my heart get attached to it yet. And I don't know why that is. Like, I guess I just really like it. I'm afraid that something's gonna happen and it's gonna be taken away, and I need to get past that, because I don't think that's any way to live.
No.
I don't think it's a realistic way to feel, or a perspective to have. Maybe not realistic, I don't know what the word is, but...
Makes sense though. Something we've longed for forever, and it's here, and it's like, can we keep it?
I think even from the beginning when I first saw this, and I videoed walking through and showed you guys, and you were like, yes, that's it, and I really liked what I saw, regardless of the quirks it's gotten and things, but I was like, there's no way I could find something this quick that I felt this good about right away. And so I was very reserved, and I kept just second guessing myself rather than trusting the feelings I had when we first got here. And there were other homes that were nicer homes, bigger homes that would have been more comfortable for us, for sure. I think if of anything, if we were to list cons for this place, it would be the size of the home. We're down to 2 bedrooms, there are 3 bedrooms, so there's
Missing a bedroom, missing a bathroom,
the whole basement is unfinished
which is a lot of potential, but that also, there's a lot of money.
and work and time.
Yep. But, you know, I'd rather have more usable land and a smaller home than have a beautiful home and not usable land.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we were looking at. We could get a really great house, but the land was terrible.
Well, there's way more potential with the land here, especially since we have more land. We're on 15 acres now. More usable land, and with the climate and everything, we can broaden our horizons a little bit more. I think that's because we could do a lot where we were.
Yeah,
we
we
were
could.
perfectly happy. I
We
don't
were.
want to forget that. We were very content and very happy in Idaho, and very,
Very blessed.
very blessed. And we were that was going to be our forever home. So it's just crazy the whirlwind that's happened in the last 6 months. Ugh.
I agree. I mean, less than a year ago, this wasn't even an option to move. and
Not
then-
even a
not even a
a
thought.
pipe dream.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden be like, oh, here's an opportunity. You
A
can
good
jump.
opportunity.
So,
And if we didn't have the strong feelings we had about it being a good thing for us to do, there's no way I would have even
we wouldn't have
considered
uprooted.
it. Not even a chance. We love that home, and I still love that home. And I do miss the mountains and the views, and I don't want this to be that kind of a video, but we're, I think, very content here now.
We are.
It feels so good to be in a home with my family again, where we can 100% be us again.
It was a hard 6 weeks
It
when he
was-
was gone.
Yeah, that was tough to be apart.
It was. I
But we made it.
We made it, and we're stronger for it. But it was hard, and it's okay to say that.
So I love that we have the open pasture back behind the barn. I love that it's got a gentle slope, you know, for drainage reasons. And there is a drainage creek just like we had in Idaho back in the back corner. So we can still call it Willow Creek, and it'll be quasi-accurate like it was before.
Yep. So, and a name is what we make it, and we're making this Willow Creek Homestead.
We are. We're going to keep it. We are Willow Creek Homestead, and we're not changing it.
Yep.
But I do like that it worked out that way.
I do too. I wish we had a pond, but you know what? You can't have everything.
No, that was
We could dig our own
that was
pond.
something that I wanted when we were looking, but it wasn't as high on the priority list as some other things that this place had. So
We could always dig one too. So
that's true.
there's that possibility.
Yeah, you're right. The guy next door's got a pond,
Does he really?
so
We should probably meet our neighbors someday.
we should go meet the neighbors. Yeah. So this is just a nice quick update. I think we'll do a house tour video where we go through the house and show people. After maybe 6 months, I want to do, or even a year, I can't decide, another video where we sit down with the kids and we get their opinions and, you know, what they like about this area now, and now that we're here, do they miss anything, and if they do, what, and that kind of thing.
But they are all adjusting well, and you'll be seeing them on the vlog soon. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll be back to regular programming hopefully soon.
We were able to fly Emma back home to finish her school play that she'd been practicing for. That was a great blessing, thanks to your parents. So she's back there right now, finishing that up. They were able to, they were authorized to perform the play, not in front of anybody, just the staff, right?
They changed it.
Oh, they did?
So now they are allowing an audience.
Oh wow, crazy.
So they're doing 2 nights with an audience, and then they are recording it
And sharing it.
And sharing it. They were gonna do like a YouTube live thing, but I think they ran into copyright issues or something.
Is that
So
this weekend or next weekend?
It's this weekend.
Oh.
And so then she'll come home the next.
If this video posts, Well, we'll send out a link on our Facebook page when that video posts to the play and you can watch her.
I don't think they're doing it on YouTube.
Oh, it's not going to be public?
Mm-mm. They're gonna
Why are they recording it at all then?
Well, they're gonna put it on like a CD.
Oh, we'll
So.
share it somehow.
So I'm sad that we can't be there to watch her, but I'm so grateful that she was able to go do that.
Yes, and she was able to go back and say goodbye to her friends,
Yes,
and
get some closure.
that they weren't able to do because of COVID season. And
Yeah. But that vlog will be coming out soon. I've got like her where we send her off on the airport. It was kind of fun.
oh, cool,
So that'll be coming out.
cool. So,
Thanks for joining us today here on our crazy adventure. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow or whenever we post again. How wet are we gonna get?
pretty wet. Let's open the door. The rain's kind of dying. Oh, it's not raining that bad. Now.
So pretty.
Oh, and we have a tractor.
Oh yes! How did we forget that?
I don't know, but we'll show that. That'll be another video.
There's the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life.
Look at that guy. Whoa. Focus on the right thing.
Can you touch the camera? And it will...
Ah.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I thought surely I was seeing things. That is so big.
Yeah, that's another thing we've had to get used to out here. The bugs are ginormous.
Is that firewood for this winter?
Yes. We've got a few of those guys around it. But we're prepared for that specific reason, to provide us heat.
That's perfect. Living off the land.